Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About It. Today we'll be doing a voiceover once again. I hope you guys enjoy these. Today I'm going to be using the pricked palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics in an unconventional way. So I was really inspired by Evie Oddly's Season 11 Orange Alert runway, and I was also inspired by my friend Lauren, who used some of the colors out of the pricked palette as blush. So I decided to do this instead of grayscale, more like an orange scale, if you will. So I started with white all over my face, blended that in. I'm using the Mayron Cream Blend stick, and then I'm also using the Mayron Cream Blend stick in orange to create the contours of my face. And then right here, what I'm doing is just trying to sharpen up the cheek, because you guys know I like to have more of a sharper cheek, and then just blend everything together. And then here I am just trying to reinforce the white, make sure all the white areas are as white as possible. We want the highlight areas especially to be as white as possible, just to make sure that we have the depth that we need. And here I am taking the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade White to again reinforce what needs to be white and to kind of prime my eyelids as like an eyeshadow primer. And again, just making sure everything is blended. And then now I'm using the Ben Nye Neutral Set Setting Powder to set my entire face. You can also use the Ben Nye Super White, which I probably should have, but I forgot to in this moment. The powder does get everywhere, especially when you're using as much as I am, so be cautious. And then I'm going to lay down a whole bunch of powder to kind of not only use as my baking powder for under my eye, but also as a catch powder for any of the loose eyeshadow that may fall. So drawing on a new eye shape, I'm using Orange Fatale from the Pricked palette. Just making sure I'm getting that color packed on. We want the orange to stand out. I am now taking Vitamin C Word and blending out Orange Fatale. And then to add some dimension and to make a new crease, I am using the shade Thorny mixed with a little bit of Deadly Intentions, just to make sure that we can have a really deep dimension for the eye. And then after blending everything together, I am taking the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade White once again, just to carve out a new crease. I am taking Pale in Comparison to set the concealer that we just laid down to cut the crease. To make a new eyelid, I want a shimmery eyelid. And I'm just packing that on and setting the cut crease that I just did. Now I'm taking the shade Unblunted in the corners of the eye, and I'm going to blend that into Pale in Comparison. And I'm going to dust off all of the baking powder that I have set. And then now I'm going in with the shade Papaya Latex to contour everywhere where we contoured with the orange at the beginning. And this is where the idea of both Evie Oddly and my friend Lauren, whose channel you guys should check out, this is where I got that from, because she said she used some of the shades. I forgot which shades she said specifically. Say that 5 times fast. OMG. But I was like, let me mix this up a little bit. What if I do something a little bit different? And instead of grayscale, once again, I decided to use orange scale. And then now that I've used Papaya Latex to contour my face, I am going to take Vitamin C Word to kind of bronze and kind of blend out the Papaya Latex contour. And I'm taking Pale in Comparison to go over my nose, making sure everything is blended. And then now let's draw some wing liner. And then I'm going to use Deadly Intentions to set the wing liner that we just did. Alright, now going in with the same liquid liner to draw on some brows. Be very careful when doing this because, again, it is eyeliner and we're going over a white face, so you want to be as precise as possible. And then we're just drawing a shape that we like and then filling it in with the black. And then I'm taking the shade Pain is Pleasure from the Pricked collection. We're drawing on some lips. Kind of overdrawing the lips, just because drag, you know. And then I'm going in with Hot Headed Supreme Gloss to finish off the lips and try to make that as orange as possible. And this is the makeup. So give me one moment while I change into something cool. And wha-bam! So I had added some lashes and then I highlighted using Canary Bling. Anyway, this has been another episode of Let's Talk About It using the Jeffree Star Pricked palette in an unconventional way. I hope you guys enjoyed this and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Bye.